What is up, guys? It's not your spiritual messenger and healer. So I just wanted to tap in, see if we could pick up anything on the energy, and I see narcissist. And physical abuse. What else do I see? So we've got the butterfly, transformation, change, and rebirth. So there could be an energy that's a narcissistic energy. This person could be suffering some sort of physical abuse right now. We got the Ten of Cups in reverse. This could be from a family member or a partner, ex-partner. I also see blue car. This person could have a blue car. I'm also seeing, am I letting fear stop me? And I'm seeing unknowing with my every desire is achievable. I feel like this person is scared to maybe move forward, maybe move away from this person. I see the steps there. All they need to do is walk up the steps, right? And, maybe take control to their next chapter in their life. But they're finding it difficult to communicate their needs. I do not bow to my fears. I feel like this person doesn't feel worthy. They could be really stuck right now, okay? You could be really stuck, or this energy seems very stuck. They could be reminiscing about someone else, maybe a past relationship, a past friendship. It says, do you ever think about me late at night? And I thought we had more time. I feel like someone is trying to make changes here, and they're letting fear get in the way of them. I think this could be a family member that may be physically abusing them, or an ex-partner or a partner. And I think they fear about letting go because they just feel unworthy, right? They feel unworthy. And I feel like they're not consistently showing up for themselves. And they just want to be in a feeling of being relieved. But they're finding it really hard to let go because they're so overwhelmed, right? And worried. I see that the more I try to hide my feelings, the more obvious they become. I feel like there could be reminiscing about somebody else or about someone, right? And I didn't see the truth. This could be a person that they let go of. This person could have a lot of tattoos or piercings, the person they let go of. It could be a Scorpio or an Aries. I feel like this person gave this person so much joy. I feel like they changed. They changed them for the better, and this person holds this person they let go of with high gratitude. I feel like they could be very angry and maybe depressed right now and in regret. Okay. I'm saying, do you ever think of me too? I feel like this other person does think of you too. Right? I feel like they do. This person could have stepped towards you and you maybe pulled away. And now you're both left in a position where you're both waiting for either one of you to make the first move. There could have been some interference with you and this person. And you may have to explain some sort of truth to be able to communicate with this other person, right? It says the truth is more complicated than you think. I see the maze there. I feel like you feel very stuck and don't know which way to turn right now. And I see name all the things you love. I feel like you need to be very true to your feelings at this present time. Pour love and energy and effort into yourselves. But I feel like this could be a bit of an obstacle to you. You could be in a very codependent energy right now. See, how many people do you need? Some sort of fraud could have taken place, I see. But you need to be in a position where you don't let others impose their limitations on you. It says, I will not let others impose their limitations on me. And I feel like maybe you're very stuck in your own head right now. It says, I am in my head or in my heart. Am I in my head or in my heart? Only you can decipher that, right? Your head will tell you, will guide you, okay, to your own true feelings, which come from your heart. So you need to listen to both. I feel like a betrayal maybe have taken place, and that could have been something that was fraudulent. I'm so sorry. And I feel like you want to better yourself. You want to have maybe a spiritual connection, a more loving, caring, nurturing connection. It says, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? It can. It can, right? It really can. But you've got to be in the knowing of feeling worthy enough to receive that, right? Because if you're not, you will only be sabotaging yourself. And if you get the opportunity, it says take this opportunity to resolve this situation or bring whatever fraudulent activity was to the light. There could be a forward movement. Yeah, we've got light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. You could be in this energy right now, but you're really obsessing and maybe active impulsively because of this betrayal. Again, betrayal. So there definitely was some sort of betrayal that took place, whether it was your part or theirs. Keeps in there. A Taurus could be significant. And you need to know, you need to realize what you need to. It says, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Self-love and self-worth becomes your reality. When you know what your worth is and you start putting love and time and energy into yourself, this does become part of your reality, okay? Yeah, I feel like this, we've got toxic relationship in reverse. So I feel like whatever was toxic may not be anymore, you know, because you're seeing things clearly now. This could have been a twin flame energy, but it's in reverse. I feel like this twin flame, and it could have been a twin flame relationship, right? And it went wrong. You could have collaborated with others, taken on other people's opinions, with the Three of Pentacles reversed. You know, I always tell people that listening to others isn't, you know, really, it doesn't help you. We really should live within our own guidance and our own heart space, our own thoughts, and our own intuition. Okay? You may be feeling insecure because this past person may not be in a guarded or vulnerability type of energy, and that may make you feel insecure. But there definitely was chemistry. We got Fugo, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up.
Great. Check this out. We are almost done fixing up the dad's truck.
This person could have really been a positive influence on you, and you miss that. It says, I am a positive influence and I surround myself with others like me. You could want to be in this energy and want to be, this is why you could be manifesting. I see manifesting is my power tool. You could be manifesting this person back. And you could be manifesting to be in tune with your own inner god or goddess, spirituality, energy. Yeah, I definitely feel you are manifesting this back. The cosmic dance. It's all about harmony, universal connections. I feel like you could possibly be around people right now that don't have your best interests at heart, or are of low vibrational energy. You could be snooping. You could be stalking this person. Not stalking, but, you know, like keeping a close eye on this person, maybe via social media or something. It says snooping, digging for dirt and accusations. This could have, you could have been listening to people that was snooping on your past person. That was meant to be your twin flame energy. I see apathy and slow down. You could have seen or thought or felt some sort of indifference between you and this twin flame energy that you're no longer connected to at the time. And with the slow down, I feel like you could have pulled your energy back because you were listening to others rather than your own intuition. But I feel like you need to have courage right now. I feel like you need to have courage right now. Because you're in so much regret. And it's something that you can't let go of. And I think that's because this other person may be very abundant and like an abundant energy. Okay. You may feel like you may fear that. You may not feel on the same level, but you definitely know they bring you peace, right? And I feel like this person gave you a lot of inner awareness of who you are and how you should feel about yourself. Yeah, but you were in a page of wands in reverse energy. You know, you had no confidence at the time. You felt like no plans ever came to fruition. You may have felt that you couldn't offer this person anything. And again, you listen to other people's opinions rather than your own. I feel like this other person knows that you're in this type of energy and your mask may be slipping because there are all no secrets in this world, right? You know what? If there was something fraudulent that went on, you know, darkness always comes to the light, right? I feel like you wonder whether this person still feels the same way for you that they used to. It says, if love had a weight, would you still carry it? You could be ghosting this person. You could be in no contact. It says silence is its own kind of confession. And that's because you feel guilty, maybe. And you fear what could have been, what could be. When it comes to this person, you've got family. You fear that you could have something very, very secure. And you may fear this because you've never had this before. Yeah, I feel like you have nothing to offer right now. Because your foundations are very unsteady. You may not feel secure. And I feel like you always knew that this was your person. It says you've always known the truth, you just refuse to see it. I feel like you saw something really great in this person. You may have been in a very codependent energy and listened to the opinions of others rather than following your own opinion. And I see it always seems impossible until it's done. Okay. I feel like you really fear forward movement here, okay? But I also see the tools I need to succeed are in my possession, and we all have the tools within us, okay? We do have the tools within us. At the time, you could have been fake flexing. You could have been in a bit of a prideful energy. But I do see hope. And I see renewal. And I see dreams. Okay? I feel like you have all the tools you need to fulfill your dreams. You just need to believe in you, choose self-worth and love for you, and success will follow. I hope this helps someone. Love you guys.